Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Citystreetsme.com. We are here on the beautiful west side of Wichita, Kansas, my side of town, finally over here. We are here with Mrs. Wichita America 2012, Miss Rachel Caroline Abdulaziz.
Hello.
How are you?
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now, for the people that don't know you or know about you, tell the people who you are and what you do.
All right, I'm Rachel Caroline Abdulaziz. I'm the Mrs. Wichita America. Not many people are familiar with the Mrs. division, CMRS. A lot of people think that there's just a Miss, and the reason why I looked into it because I thought, you know, after I got married there was no more room for pageantry, but I was wrong. So my platform and why I actually really went into pageantry was to promote children. I have two platforms, which is the Children Organ Transplant Association and also the Chelsea Hutchison Foundation, which raises grants for seizure alert dogs. So a little bit about me.
Excellent, excellent. So that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this, the pageantry and everything like that. Give me a little bit of background about how you got here, where it all began.
Yeah, actually, I didn't start when I was young. I started more like, I'd say a couple of years ago when I went to North Dakota. I epically failed at pageantry. I couldn't walk or anything like that, but I had a lot of fun trying, and I coached my little cousin on the way, and she did some pageantry. But you know, I got married, and I was like, hey, let's follow it up. So I just went for Mrs. Wichita, and here I am today.
Right on.
Yeah.
So you didn't start when you was little.
No.
So I take it I'm not gonna like be able to like go on like Lifetime and find an old video of you on tiaras and toddlers and stuff like that.
I wish. I was not talented. I was a tomboy. I'm from the country, so I can clean up pretty well.
Okay, right on. So are you born and raised in Wichita?
Actually born in Fargo, North Dakota,
okay,
but most of my life here in Wichita.
So how's the experience in Wichita been treated?
I love Wichita.
Yeah.
Just bought a house. I couldn't ask for a better city.
That is awesome. So you talked about your platforms. Talk to me a little bit more about that. No, let me ask you this. With your reign and everything like that, what has been the most inspiring thing that you've done since becoming Mrs. Wichita?
Yes, absolutely. I would say the impact when children see me, they're like, oh, it's a princess, you know, but it's really more than that. It's more than the crown, more than the sash. It's really being able to impact some girls. Like earlier today, I was actually doing some coaching. Little Christina and Jessica, we were learning how to, you know, be confident. Even, you know, when people are laughing at us, we, you know, pick ourselves up. So pageantry is more like confidence, building onto that. So I guess really inspiring children is why I like to do pageantry.
Right on. So now you mentioned that you are married. We're gonna get a little,
I am married,
we'll go Oprah on here for a second.
Yes.
So you are married. So tell me, how do you balance everything? Because I've seen like a lot of photo shoots that you've done everywhere. So talk to me about how you balance the pageantry and the photo shoots with the married life, and how does that all mesh together?
Oh goodness, well, I have a planner. I had to invest into one. Basically a whole year planner. Any event that I have come up, I'm like, oh wait, let me check out my planner. So it's really time organization, but everything, I have plenty of time for work, school, pageantry, of course the husband. I just balance everything.
Right on. So now, I mean, and now that even kind of like just adds on to everything that you do. Now you are currently going to school.
I am going to school. So
talk to me. So you're a beauty pageant winner. You're married and you're going to school. Where you going to school at?
Wichita State
University.
University. Shockers.
Do it. So talk to me about the educational background. What are we doing?
Yep. I'm actually going. This is my senior year. So I'm graduating in December. I'm going into gerontology, which is also known as like aging studies. So if you're familiar with hospice or comfort care, what I'm going for is more of the counseling aspect, where I'm also focusing in psychology and women's studies. So I kind of want to, in general, be there for people who are like ailing or, you know, aren't able to cope with situations. I want to be there for the person to basically be a shoulder to lean on. So, you know.
You're diverse and doing your thing.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this, okay? I think I look pretty good here. But tell me, maybe what is the biggest misconception about pageants and all that? I mean, you know, a lot of people think, oh, they just don't do that. What is it? I know it's a grind. Tell me about the grind.
You know, a lot of people, you know, I'm not saying like everybody, but a lot of the negative feed is, you know, the toddlers and tiaras and, you know, forcing children into things that they don't want to do. And I think it's just really negative. Like, if you think about it as in pageantry kind of being like a sport, you know, it's just kind of developing a little bit more of a skill for children. So, I mean, from what I've seen is, you know, a lot of girls who are in the pageant, they're able to present themselves in a whole bunch of, like a crowd, where as a lot of other girls their age are a little bit shy and timid. So I think it really gives them like a social experience. So that's what I like about pageantry, but like I said, I think it gets a lot of negative view because of the toddlers and tiaras, because we're just kind of focusing on one aspect, that negative aspect, and it's just not really all about that.
Well, so if you had you know, if you were training someone, a young one coming up that wanted to be in pageants, what would be the most important lesson that you would want that individual to take out of the pageants and everything like that?
What would I say? Basically, you know, everybody can wear a crown, everybody can be a princess, and, you know, all that wonderful jazz, but be somebody's hero, be somebody's inspiration. I may not be famous or anything, but I have inspired some little girls, and that's what I hope a lot of other little girls who follow my footsteps are able to do too.
Right on. Now, like you said in the beginning, like a lot of people maybe aren't familiar with the Mrs. portion of the pageantry. If you could kind of elaborate, like, how did you get involved with that? What is the overall of that program?
Yeah, it's actually it's very similar to like the Miss Division and like the children's division. It's really just for the married women who are wanting to still, you know, make an inspiration in life. They want to go out and do something, you know, whether it be speaking out on, you know, breast cancer awareness like Mrs. Missouri, or even Mrs. Kansas, she's promoting, you know, adoption. So it's just like little things that we can concentrate on and really try to make a difference in the world. So the Mrs. Division is just kind of like the Miss. It's just a different aspect of it.
Okay. Well, now I'm about to go pageant question on you.
Right.
Okay. We gonna deal with Wichita, Kansas. I'm not gonna go like not world hunger on you, but if you from your platform, if you could change one thing about the Wichita community, what would that change be and why?
I would say more community involvement with children. You know, latchkey is great. I'm not completely familiar on that, but I think if we can take more time and more focus on children's activities, getting them out there socializing. I really like, you know, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America, how they're able to go raise funds for what they're doing. You know, it's just kind of leadership. So I think if there was like more programs that we could develop for children, I think that'd be really awesome to do.
That is really awesome. I like that. You came. You didn't even blink when I asked you that question. You are ready and prepared. Before we get you out of here, wait, before we go, I do have to plug. You are going to be an official Night of the City
I am.
representative.
My gosh, excited.
See? Hey, look at the plug, got it in there.
Yeah.
Before we go, is there anything else that you want to convey to our audience out there? Anything that, before we get out of here?
All right. You know, I really consider myself, you know, more like a channel to what people can do. You know, if there's something that you want to do and that you're a little bit more timid, or if you want somebody to talk to, dude, that's what I'm here for. I'm representing Wichita, not just as Mrs. Wichita, but as somebody to, you know, lean on, somebody to be an inspiration. So if you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to volunteer and you don't want to go by yourself, hit me up. That's what I'm here for.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Now, you thought you was going to leave. No. One more thing. And I want to ask you this because I know it's just burning at me before we get out of here. What would you say makes Wichita a better community or a better place? What makes us stand out more than, say, you being in Chicago or you being in LA? Why is Wichita special to you?
Why is it special? Oh man, even though some may think it's a big city, I still kind of think of it as that small hometown feeling, like, you know, just where I work. I love it. You know, people come in here, talk to me like, hey Rachel, and I'll be like, hey so-and-so, how's your life? You know, you still get that like hometown aspect, even though it's a big city. People are just, you know, so kind, and that's what I love about Wichita.
I know. And I read today something that you had wrote about just your personal connection, how you like to connect with people, how you still stay grounded, and that's special. I like that.
I have to say it's because of my grandmother. We talk about every week. You know, it's just really where you come from.
I like that. I like that. Anything else? Any place where the people can find you, find your photos? Where can they find Miss Rachel Caroline?
Facebook, social media. Yeah, I think it's like facebook.com/Mrs. Wichita. But yeah, just search my name, Rachel Abdulaziz, Mrs. Wichita, America. You'll find me.
That's it. See,
yeah.
That's it. I told y'all, we don't do formality. I never leave until I get what I'm looking for, and I got it. You were just a beautiful person to be around. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been CityStreetsMeet.com. We are here with Mrs. Wichita 2012, Miss Rachel Caroline Abdulaziz. Did I get it?
Awesome.
I got it. We are out of here. 1.